I just love spring. Especially when you get that nice, warm, sunny day like we had yesterday. It's a nice, warm day today. But then we start thinking about the sunshine and maybe not protecting ourselves. Great to be back at Healthy Planet in their Ancaster location. Look who it is, everybody. It's Ashton Buck. Good
Hello.
to see you. Ashton, sporting
Nice to
shorts.
see you. I know.
Love it. Yes. How much do you love spring?
I love spring. I love the warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
and I had to wear shorts because it's like the first nice day in like 2 weeks, it feels like, right?
So it's good. But we need to be protecting ourselves because it's funny, like sometimes with spring and the sun, just like I always wait for that first burn
Yeah,
because we want to feel that sun on our face.
of course.
Probably not a good
But
idea.
then you get the burn and you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay. So what do we got to help us out?
So we have a couple options here at Healthy Planet. We have a lot of more natural sunscreens, right? Because you want to watch out for any of the carcinogens or any toxins that might be found in some other products. We have some good ones here. So we have Sunbum, we have Green Beaver, we have All Good.
Let's go with Sunbun.
Let's go with Sunbum. So what you want to be looking for in a skincare sun product is titanium dioxide or zinc oxide. Those tend to be less toxic and they also help reflect the UVB light. So it protects the skin from the UVB, which is known to give you the sunburn, right?
Is there so we have Sunbun, and then down here we have
The Green Beaver.
Okay, difference between those two?
Brand, preferably.
Brand, okay.
Yeah, but you also want to be looking at the zinc oxide or the titanium dioxide. Both of them have them. I personally use the Green Beaver on my body because it has a little bit different composition. The skin on your body is different than the skin on your face, right? So this one, SPF of 40, the number actually means how long it lasts for. So this lasts for 40 minutes. Versus,
So you need to be reapplying throughout the day.
You
on
do.
a nice sunny day. Okay.
Yes. And then versus the Sunbum, this one is for the face. So again, the skin on the face is a little bit different than the skin on the body. You don't want it to be as greasy and causing breakouts, but you still want to be protected.
So that one's a 50?
That's a 50,
That's
so
a
it lasts
50.
a little bit longer. So it's nice,
Okay.
so you don't have to keep reapplying on the face.
But you can go more than that too. I've seen 100.
Oh,
even,
yeah.
Even for your face. Because that's the other thing. Everybody's different,
Yeah.
right? Some of us are fair skin, some of us a little bit better. Quickly, vitamin D.
Yeah, vitamin D, because you are protecting yourself and you're decreasing the amount of UVB rays that are going on the skin. Vitamin D is synthesized from the UVB rays. So if you're applying a lot of sunscreen or you're hiding yourself from the sun, you still might need a little bit of vitamin D throughout your day to keep sufficient levels.
So how much do you need to be taking of that?
Health Canada just increased it to 2,500 IUs per capsule, be sold recreationally, so that's great, but you can always get your levels tested.
What does that mean in English?
So the IUs is the international units of the dosage, of
Okay.
how much they approve.
So like one a day?
You can take maybe one a day, get your
Right.
levels tested, and
Okay.
you can see how much you need for yourself.
Okay, this is a good looking store because you have all the fresh produce when you first walk in. It's all nice color pops, so you can come in here and get some fresh produce. But
Yes.
what they have here, which is so unique and I haven't seen in any Healthy Planet, they got a whole hydroponic session. This looks like my basement. No, not what you're thinking. That you're thinking of Luke's basement. We'll get into all of this when we come back with Ashton and the gang here at Healthy Planet on Morning Live. So we're still a little bit away from actually being able to grow lettuce in our backyards. But here at Healthy Planet in Ancaster, they're doing this in store. This is their hydroponic area. Very unique, only one of the stores to do this, back with Ashton Buck. Love
Hello,
this.
everybody. Yeah,
Love
isn't
this.
it cool?
Yeah.
It's really interesting. So this is the unique hydroponic machine where we can grow all organic produce here in Healthy Planet. And it's unique because it has the specific light system, but then it's also hooked up to the water, which is infused with oxygen and the nutrients. So it grows directly up into the lettuce. No soil involved, no pesticides, herbicides, anything like that. No sprays.
So then I can come in and just grab one of these.
Yep, just like that. You can take it home. You can either put it in a hydroponic machine if you have it at home, or plant it in your garden in the summertime and just keep it.
So
letting
everything
it
is
grow.
done in-house. Like we have
Everything is done.
we have little guys, like here's the little babies over here.
Yes.
We got some kale here and a little
Arugula back there. Yeah,
So
and
these
then
guys
we
are going to grow up,
Yeah.
and then you can grab those. But then the other thing is microgreens.
microgreens. Yes, so the Daikon Radish and the broccoli. Most everybody refers to the microgreens with the broccoli. It's more nutrient dense than an adult.
I was going to say, what are
Essentially.
microgreens?
Yeah, microgreens are just baby plants, if you want to say it like that. They're baby, but they need the nutrients, so they have lots of vitamins and nutrients that are comparable to having an adult vegetable or a mature vegetable.
What do they taste like? Can we try them?
They have a really unique taste.
All right.
Yeah, do you want to try them?
Sure, let's do. What do you want to do first? Broccoli?
Let's do broccoli.
Okay.
Yeah, just take it up. And you have to describe it like a distinguished chef.
Little guy. Eat the whole thing?
Eat the whole thing. A lot of chefs add it to their food to give it a robust flavor.
Use
that palate.
I'm so bad at describing stuff. There is a broccoli taste to it. It is intense. It's not bad. I would love to put some cheese on it.
You can do that.
You can do that.
You can do that. So it's
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much of that would you need to compare with an actual portion?
Not much. So for example, like vitamin C content, a half a cup of broccoli may be equivalent to like a small pinch of microgreens. So you get the equivalence. You don't have to eat as much to get similar nutrient content. And a lot of people know the microgreens for its sulforaphane, which is helpful for inflammation, oxidative stress, and liver detoxification.
This is how you take it. You take one of these home with you.
You can take one of those home, just like that.
Let's finish with the, what is it? Daikon Radish?
Take a piece.
Okay.
Use that profile, distinguished language.
You saw how good I am with it. Oh, you're not trying this one?
Oh, I could try.
Ooh, there's the radish.
It has a radish taste, yep. I like it.
Oh, then that radish kick.
Yep.
Is there.
The bite. A little tangy.
Yeah, all right. I like it. Cool. Okay, very unique. Hydroponic area here at a Healthy Planet in Ancaster. We'll explore a couple of other areas with Ashton Buck when we come back on Morning Live. So we've been talking about how much we like spring. Some people not so much because of allergies. So that's our topic. Back here at Healthy Planet in Ancaster, Ashton Buck is our expert for us this morning. Allergies is a big thing around the spring. Pollen, ragweed, goldenrod. Okay.
Those are more common ones, yeah.
You see a bit of that in the fall too, but also in the spring.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want to focus on here?
Yeah, so have you guys heard of the method of desensitization?
No.
So when you have an allergy, classic one is peanuts. So you slowly start to expose yourself to the allergen so your body can then tolerate it better. Same goes for seasonal allergies with honey. But the keynote of honey is that it needs to be raw, local, and unpasteurized. So that way it still has a little bit of that bee pollen in there that if you are allergic or sensitive to the bee pollen, then it might be beneficial.
So these guys here, this Northern Hives.
Yes, this is a great one. Yeah.
Oh, Burlington.
Local to Burlington.
So why local? Why is local important?
Because if you have a honey that's not in your area, you're not going to be, and you're sensitive to the pollen, it's not going to be as beneficial, right? It needs to be that local spot so that you're exposed to the environment around you. Okay. So that's why this one is a great one for people local to this area. But then a lot of people have questions about the Manuka honey as well.
Okay, so what's comparing the Manuka to the local honey?
Yeah, so Manuka honey has lots of health benefits, mostly known for its antimicrobial and wound healing effects. So when you're looking at Manuka honey, you generally want to be looking at the number, and the higher the number, the more antimicrobial properties in there.
So that's 400, that's 263, 115.
Yes, exactly.
400. Okay.
So that's generally what you want to be looking for with Manuka. But for the purpose of seasonal allergies, you really want to focus on the raw, local, unpasteurized
and the price
honey.
difference.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean? And you're supporting local.
Support local, tastes great,
Awesome.
It's wonderful.
Okay, quickly, what else do we got?
Yeah, so I brought these ones over
right.
because that one's more so if you're sensitive to the bee pollen, right? But what if you're sensitive to the ragweed or the goldenrod? So here we have is quercetin and nettle. Both of these things have natural antimicrobial properties. So if you don't want to keep taking any of the other antihistamines, these ones do have antihistamine and anti-inflammatory properties, so it may help decrease the allergic response.
Amazing. Always good at breaking things down and making it simpler for us. That's what's great about Healthy Planet, because there's so many locations around the region, but it's intimidating because you walk down these aisles and you're like, I have no idea.
Yep.
Ashton and the gang are here to help. We got one more. We're working on our summer bodies.
Get it?
When we come back. Flex. Hold it. Yeah.
Don't strain yourself.
I already pulled a few.
But looking good though. Looking good.
We are here to pump you up. I don't know. You know what I'm doing? It's the Saturday Night Live famous kid. Yeah. Because we're getting our summer bodies, right? Back with Ashton Buck here at Healthy Planet in Ancaster, one of 30 spots around around the province, but there's so many around the region.
That's right.
How's your summer body going?
Oh, I'm working on it.
Looking good.
But if you missed it, you should look at Tim and see his flex. It's pretty good.
Looking good. Oh!
I wish I looked that good. That's great.
She's just saying that. Okay, proteins.
Protein. So everyone wants to get that summer body. They're hitting the gym, they're eating right and whatnot. Well, Healthy Planet has all of your supplement needs if you need that. And protein is so important when you're working out and you're trying to build muscle, because the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn doing nothing.
It's just so important. Now, okay,
is.
so what proteins do we have here? Because there is different kinds.
Yeah, we have a different option. So this is the Vega.
Right.
Vega is a vegan protein powder. So it doesn't have any dairy. So even if you're lactose intolerant, sometimes a vegan protein might be more beneficial. Has all the essential amino acids, same as a whey protein. So this is the All Max. This is the Iso Natural Pure Whey. So whey is dairy. So again, it does have all the amino acids, and it is really quickly absorbed after your workout.
Is there one better than the other? Are they different? Like
whey protein or a vegan? They are comparable. It's just dietary preference, because you're still going to get all the amino acids in both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Next I have is creatine. Everybody is curious about the creatine.
Well, what is creatine?
Creatine is the very first energy source the body uses. So if you stand there, jump up and down for me, Tim. Yes. So your body right there, well, maybe not, just, okay. You're trying to get fit. I get it. Okay. So creatine is the very first energy source. He was jumping. He used creatine, not fats, not carbs. And people supplement with this so they have more power and strength in their workouts. So if you're trying to lift more weights, get fit, creatine might be beneficial for that.
Okay, last one.
Next I have is L-Carnitines. This is more of the fat burn that has no caffeine, so it's not going to stimulate your central nervous system, keep you up at night, not give you the crash. L-Carnitine tells the body to use long-chain fatty acids and turn it into energy.
Okay. Where are you getting all this info from? You know so much in that mind of yours, because you're a med student right now too, right?
Yes.
So how are we doing with that?
We're doing good. So I'm currently going into my third year as a naturopathic medical student, and I will be accepting patients in May, as an intern, which is so exciting.
Cool, very good.
Yes.
And you do a lot of stuff on social media for Healthy Planet, so where
That's
can
right.
people follow you on that?
Yeah, so you can find me on all the Healthy Planet platforms, so TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You can also find me at select Healthy Planet locations doing product education, and also on my own account.
Cool, but doing tutorials like this, just like simple little stuff, just a little bit of information, because again, it can be intimidating when you're coming into this spot because there is so much, but an eligible individual like Ashton or anybody else here can help you out.
Yes, the Healthy Planet staff is so helpful. We'll be happy to help.
Yeah.